This is really uncomfortable. Ooh. Isn't this meant to be like a manual? Oh. What's these edges? It's doing my head in. Look at how much that crushed my head. Why do you have to go onto an app when you've got bloody goggles on?
Well, there you go, guys. I completely understand what it is like when you first get your Oculus Quest. So stick around for my top 10 tips for using and enjoying virtual reality. At number 1, this is quite a basic one for you, but not everyone knows how to center themselves. So what am I doing over here? I need to be over there. Well, just hold down the Oculus button on your right controller for about 3 seconds and voila, you're now stood where you need to be. This allows you to basically shift your position left or right or a little bit over there and then recenter yourself back into the middle of your virtual reality space. It can save you a lot of time. At number 2, unfortunately it hasn't been that uncommon for people to suffer a little bit with the stock face cover, things like rashes. Now Oculus has been trying to fix this by replacing them with VR covers. They're a lot more cushioned and quite nice to use. This has unfortunately been caused due to the number of complaints they have been getting about them. Also, the stock one can get a little bit grim. It absorbs quite a lot of the sweat, and if you're sharing it around with your friends or family, then that's going to get a little bit yucky. I highly recommend that you get 2 different types of cover. The first is PU leather. You can get these from VR Cover, which is actually considered probably the most premium of the brands. You can of course also get other makes on Amazon. Now I recommend, if going to Amazon, just make sure you do your research and check that the cover is at least 12mm thick. Anything lower than that, you're just going to be feeling plastic. The second type of cover is silicone. Now these are actually perfect for those of you wanting to do a really tough VR workout. You know, the ones where you're going to be sweating all over the place. They hold to your face well and are really easily washable. An absolute must for those of you that are finding yourself sweating an awful lot during those strenuous workouts. And number 3, I recommend a battery extender for those of you gamers who are going to be playing for longer periods of time, or for those of you that are actually sharing it amongst the family. From the standard battery, depending on what you're playing, you're probably going to get about 2.5 hours. With the battery extension, you're looking at doubling your time to around about 5 hours of gameplay, so that should be more than enough. You can buy the official Oculus Elite strap at an eye-watering £129 or dollars. And one of the things to note is actually having a battery on the back really helps balance out the front heavy headset. So across your head, you're going to get a much more balance and it feels a lot nicer on you. Alternatively, you can buy a head strap from Amazon for about £33 dollars, and then you can connect a power bank to the back of that with maybe some Velcro strips. So all in, if you were to do it that way, it's about $50 to $60 or pounds. Number 4, now this is quite a simple one, and actually it's not in the most obvious of places. When you first get your headset, it should do an auto update of the software for you, but sometimes that takes a little while and you might want to manually check it yourself. So if you do want to check on an update, go to the menu, scroll down to About, and within that menu it will tell you if there is an update waiting. Why not change your controller strings out for some knuckles to keep it more secure to your hands? These actually allow you to relax your grip to the controller, and it's going to give you a little bit of peace of mind that you're not going to be launching that controller across the room into your TV and then, you know, buying a new TV. And at number 6, now probably you're going to want some free games, early access games, right? Well, get acquainted with SideQuest. Now, the good news is you don't actually need a PC for this. You can access SideQuest from within the browser inside the Quest to download the games. Just click the link above which pops up and we'll show you how. And the number 7, now this next one hasn't always been that obvious, but it has caught quite a few people out. Do not leave your lenses in direct sunlight. They will get damaged and it will break your device. So please invest in some covers. They're really cheap on Amazon and will potentially save you from needing to buy a new device. And at number 8, now the Guardian is really good and it has helped me quite a few times from, you know, walking into walls or falling over furniture. But it also can be quite annoying, especially in the smaller spaces. Now I do not recommend switching it off, do not do that, but what you can do is you can dim it down a little bit. So if you go into the settings, just down here, you can move that slider to dim it down a little bit and choose what you want to do. And number 9, the Quest 2 sound is actually quite good. I don't have any issues with it, but if you really want some more crisp and immersive sound, then just plug in some headphones or earphones, whichever takes your fancy. It's really simple to plug in, just plug in on the side here, and again, whack them on your head. You're going to get the quality of sound that you would expect from headphones like that. And lastly, and of course not least, VR sickness, as some of us call it, motion sickness. When new to playing the Quest or any other VR headset for that matter, unfortunately it's quite likely you might at some point get that, depending on what game you play. But I have got some recommendations for you. If you start to feel a bit queasy, come out and take a break. Honestly, don't plough through. Take a break, come out for a couple of hours and then go back. If you keep playing in very small increments, you will start to very quickly build up your VR legs. If you're really sensitive, then follow the comfort rating from Oculus. They provide that on all of their games. Another handy remedy is to get a fan to be blowing on you. This actually cools you down quite a bit and for me, completely remove the effects of motion sickness. Lastly, make sure that headset is sitting on you correctly. Make sure that your vision looks good and everything's lined up nicely. A loose and bouncing around headset is going to very quickly make you feel quite unwell. And as a little bonus, if you're new to the Quest 2, then actually what you may not realise yet is you're investing in a product that can actually do a lot more than just standalone gaming. If you want to, you can connect it to your PC using the link cable and play PCVR. That is a whole new world of VR. I actually talk about this a little in my Ditch the Cable video. Click the link above if you're interested.
Combine tether's really picking up. They know you're coming. You need to get out of here, now.
Well, that's all then, folks. I wish you well on your new adventures and I really hope you do enjoy virtual reality. Hopefully these tips have helped you get an even better experience very early on. Please remember, do like and subscribe this video, and if you didn't actually like the video, well, like and subscribe anyway. See you in the next one.